Good morning students, a very good morning to you all. In this video, we are going to study about non-economic activities, types of economic activities, differences between different types of economic activities and differences between economic and non-economic activities. So let's revise once, like what do you mean by human activities? So, human activities are those activities which are undertaken by whom? Undertaken by human beings. Any activity which is undertaken by human being is called as human activity. Human activity has been divided into two types, economic and non-economic activities. Economic activities are those activities which are undertaken to earn money. Why we perform economic activity? To earn money. क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग economic activity? Economic का मतलब ही है पैसे कमाना, पैसा. Economic का मतलब ही है पैसा. तो economic activities are those activities which are undertaken to earn money. On the other hand, non-economic activities क्या होते हैं? ऐसे activities जो किया जाता है, the activities which are undertaken to, you can say, to satisfy social, religious, cultural and sentimental requirements. और you can say जो हम लोग कोई भी activity कर रहे हैं love and affection के लिए या personal satisfaction के लिए या physical needs के लिए या कोई भी religious obligations के लिए या patriotism के लिए, उसको बोलते हैं non-economic activities. Nowadays, you are seeing there are different organizations or you can say institutions which are like who are advertising for blood donation. अगर आप जाके ब्लड डोनेट कर रहे हो, आप पैसे के लिए तो नहीं कर रहे हो. आप क्यों कर रहे हो ब्लड डोनेशन? क्योंकि आपको लग रहा है कि इफ़ आई एम डोनेटिंग ब्लड तो किसी का भला होगा. आप पेट्रियोटिज्म के लिए कर रहे हो. वही चीज़ इफ़ यू आर मेडिटेटिंग इन अ पार्क, आप क्यों कर रहे हो? पर्सनल सेटिस्फैक्शन के लिए कर रहे हो, ना कि पैसे कमाने के लिए कर रहे हो. On the other hand, if you are praying in the temple, you are doing it for religious purpose. So, any activity which is undertaken by human being to satisfy their personal obligations or religious obligations, social obligations and so on, that is considered to be as a non-economic activity. Non-economic activities, you are not earning profit, you are not earning money. So, what is the basic difference between economic and non-economic activity? The basic difference is economic activities are performed to earn money, whereas non-economic activities are performed for social, religious, cultural, personal obligations. What is expected in economic activity? Money income is expected. And what is expected in non-economic activity? Personal satisfaction or satisfaction of well-being. What is the relation? You are performing economic activity to earn income directly. But here in non-economic activities, you are not performing any activities for income or wealth. Okay. Now, types of economic activities. Economic activities has been divided into three parts: business, profession and employment. What are the three parts of economic activities? Business, profession and employment. What do you mean by business? Business basically क्यों करते हैं कोई लोग? Profit कमाने के लिए, wealth कमाने के लिए. So, business is an economic activity which is undertaken for earning money and producing wealth. And you also know that it provides various types of utilities, like they provide such work which provides them utility. For example, in business you will consider both industry, both you can say trade. तो अगर transportation provide कर रहे हैं, क्या provide कर रहे हैं? I am utilizing it for the purpose of place utility. अगर आप वेयर हाउसेस इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं तो क्यों? टाइम यूटिलिटी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं. अगर आप फिनिश्ड गुड्स प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हो तो क्या कर रहे हैं? आप फॉर्म यूटिलिटी कर रहे हो. तो इट ऑल्सो क्रिएट्स यूटिलिटी इन दी प्रोडक्ट. नेक्स्ट इज योर प्रोफेशन. प्रोफेशन क्या होता है? टू इन्वॉल्व इन टू एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रोफेशन यू शुड हैव अ स्पेशल नॉलेज एंड स्किल्स. Without any kind of special knowledge or skills, you cannot enter into profession. For example, to be a chartered accountant, you should study chartered accountancy. Then only you will become a chartered accountant. and you have to perform it and you have to practice it, then only you will become a professional. So the keywords are specialized knowledge and skills to earn living. What are the features of profession? The first one is specialized body of knowledge. As I have told you all, in a profession, systematic body of knowledge is required. To become a lawyer, you have to study LLB. To become a chartered accountant, you have to study CA. So you have to acquire specified knowledge. Next is your restricted entry. Nobody, कोई भी आके प्रोफेशनल्स नहीं बन सकते हैं. जैसे कि बिजनेस कोई भी आके कर सकता है, बट प्रोफेशनल सब कोई नहीं बन सकते हैं. इज इट क्लियर? तो प्रोफेशनल बनने के लिए यू हैव टू परफॉर्म सर्टेन काइंड ऑफ specialized knowledge. You have to have certain types of specialized knowledge. Next is your formal education and training. Like if you want to become a doctor, you have to study MBBS. You have to get training like then only you will become a doctor. So इसके लिए क्या ज़रूरी है? Formal education और training. Next is your professional association. क्या होता है? आपका जो कोई भी like CA का head है, ICAI, द हेड होता है जो उनको सर्टिफिकेट प्रोवाइड करता है, उनको प्रैक्टिस टीचिंग करवाता है, उनको परमिशन देता है कि येस नाउ यू कैन परफॉर्म इट एज योर प्रोफेशन. तो एवरी प्रोफेशन हैज़ देयर प्रोफेशनल एसोसिएशंस. व्हाट आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ प्रोफेशन? फॉर एग्जांपल कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट के लिए क्या लाइक आप बोल सकते हो कॉस्ट अकाउंटिंग प्रोफेशन के लिए क्या है? कॉस्ट अकाउंटेंट ज़रूरी है. आप बोल सकते हो CS अगर बनना है तो उसका हेड क्या है? इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज ऑफ इंडिया. अगर इंजीनियरिंग प्रोफेशन करना है तो इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इंजीनियर्स. तो हर एक का अपना अलग अलग हेड होता है. नेक्स्ट इज योर सर्विस मोटिव. वाई दे आर वर्किंग? टू प्रोवाइड सर्विस, और सर्विस के बिहाफ में उनको सैलरीज मिलते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज योर कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट. वॉट एवर एक्टिविटीज दे आर परफॉर्मिंग, they have to follow a proper code of conduct. उनको proper rules and regulations follow करना होता है जो उनके head of the associations उनको provide करते हैं. Is it clear? Next is your employment. What do you mean by employment? आप किसी के अंडर काम कर रहे हो उसको employment बोलते हैं. If a person is working under any other person, that is called as employment. If I am working under some person X, तो X होगा employer and I will be the employee. And this you can say activity will be called as an employment. Okay. Now what you are getting on behalf of that? You are getting wages and salaries. What are the features of employment? First is you should work under some other person, then only you will be called as an employee. Okay. Next is your you should you perform personal services under the employer. उसके बाद सर्विस एग्रीमेंट होता है between the employees and the employer. You have to obey the order of the employer. जो भी वो बोलेंगे वो करना है. Next is आपको खुद का पैसे लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं. You need not provide capital to the employee. You can say employer. Next is your employees get wages or salaries for their work. For example, if I am working in your school, I am getting salary. I am providing my personal services to you all, and I have to get that special knowledge to teach you all, that special subject knowledge. So this comes under the employment. What are the basic differences between business, profession and employment? Business, what is the main objective of business? To earn profit. For profession, to render services, and for employment, to earn wages or salaries. Minimum qualification for business, no minimum qualification is there. Profession, you should have minimum educational qualification which are required for that particular profession. Employment, you are supposed to have that qualification required according to the job. Third is nature of work. What kind of work is involved in business? Production, sale, exchange and all. In profession, you are providing specialized services, and in employment, you are working as assigned by the employer. What you are getting on behalf of providing services in business, you are getting money, you are getting profit. In profession, you are getting your fee, and in employment you are getting your wages or salaries. Capital in business, you are required to put your capital. In profession, limited capital, as you have to set your office and everything, and in employment no capital is required. Advertisement is required in business because you need to publish, you can say you need to advertise your products. In profession advertisement is prohibited, okay, and in employment no advertisement is necessary. So keep in mind one thing, that whenever you are writing differences, basis of distinction is compulsory, BOD, okay, and when you are writing differences you have to write down the differences in the complete sentences. If you are not, like if you are writing objective business to earn profit, no, that is wrong. You have to write down the main objective of business is to earn profit. Like you have to frame the complete sentences and then you have to write, okay. So please revise these things because your exams will be taken, you will have assessment in the month of July. Please maintain your notebook. Whatever home assignments are being provided to you all, write down in your notebook, because as soon as the school will reopen, your notebooks will be corrected and you will get marks on your notebooks, okay. So please revise. So this with this we have completed our first chapter. If you have any doubt or any query, you can write it in the comment section. Okay, thank you.